The final group of Matt Gilchrist and Corey Pereira could really never get much going at the final round of the prestigious 55th Northeast Amateur at Wannamoisett Country Club. Pereira 3 over and Gilchrist 5 over for the day. In the third group from the end, Fred Wedel nearly birdies the 11th with the long putt that stayed right on the edge.
Today I figured anything could happen, but my number was 8. I wanted to shoot 4 under today and see what happens because I knew it would play the hardest and obviously the pressure coming down the back.
Then he comes up short trying to get out of the sand on 12. He would still lead 5 golfers by 1 shot through 12 at 6 under par.
I don't think anything really prepares you for how you feel on the last 4, 5, 6 holes of a tournament like this. But, I tried to draw on previous experiences of playing well and hitting good quality golf shots and tried to stay in a positive mental state.
Wedel would birdie 13 to get that shot back from 12 and then burn the edge, just missing another bird on 14. Then perhaps the shot of the day with an iron into the par 3 15th, setting up a birdie to get back to 8 under with 3 holes to play.
That par 3 up the hill, that's a pretty tough hole. 210 yards, but I hit a perfect 6 iron up there to 10 feet and made it. And after that, I felt like I was comfortable with the last 3 holes, as comfortable as I could be. Nothing was really going to get in my way.
The lead was 3.
It's really difficult to handle your emotions and just hit 1 shot at a time because your hands are shaking. You're thinking about, potential misses. You see more trouble.
Sean Crocker from Zimbabwe just misses his bird on 14.
It was fun, but we hit a lucky shot on 16 that kind of got lucky and ended up where it went, but we made that putt, which was really big time for that spot where I was in, and then just kind of stumbled coming down the stretch.
Wedel parred 16 before an errant tee shot on 17 found the hazard.
But yeah, I let one get away from me big time there.
And he would bogey the 17th.
I've never been in position to win a tournament of this magnitude. I made it to the semis at the USAM, but obviously wasn't in the final match to win it all. But
Wedel's playing partner Patrick Martin failed to birdie the 17th, which in the end could have forced a playoff. He would end up tied for second, 1 back. On 18, Wedel's drive found a chunk of the thick grass near the driving range.
It was difficult for me to handle my emotions. Obviously, you think about every single shot and kind of staying in the moment, but it's hard not to get ahead of yourself when you realize you're just a few shots away from potentially winning an event like this.
He eventually would settle for a bogey. So he was 6 under, as was Crocker through 17. Crocker needing a birdie to win and a par to force a playoff.
Yeah, I didn't hit the best shot into it. Kind of pushed a wedge, which you shouldn't do, but gave myself a putt to get in the playoff and just kind of butchered that one.
And Crocker missed, giving Wedel the title.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but it happens, and it happens to the best, and it's going to happen again. So just learn from it and get better.
I hate to win a tournament that way. Especially Crocker and I are actually very close. We're both go to school in Southern California. I watched him miss the putt. My stomach sank for him.
Crocker immediately going to the practice green to practice that exact putt that could have forced the playoff.
Our 2016 Northeast Amateur champion with a score of 6 under par, 270, Fred Wedel.
This is my favorite amateur invite tournament in the entire world, and it's a pleasure just to be here, let alone win. Going on turning pro after the end of the summer, I decided to stay AM because I love events like this.
For a complete look at all your scores, make sure you visit northeastamateur.com. I'm Don Coyne reporting.